Hello everyone, my name is Manu Desai and today I'll be introducing you to a 3-month strategic study plan for the board exams powered by ICSE StudyMate. So today we'll be looking after the subject Hindi and this is me. I was a student of ICSE in the batch 2018-19 and I scored 99 on 100 in Hindi. Now I'll give you some study tips. The most important thing to focus in literature is balance between quantity and quality, as both are necessary in Hindi. Means some people are stuck whether they are writing too short or they are writing too long. And this is a common thing. And people commonly deal it by either referring to study guides and topper sheets. But mostly it's sheer luck that student wrote the exact points that were in the examiner's head. For this, you will need a chapter breakdown. In a chapter breakdown, it's like how you will study that chapter so you know what points can be written in that question itself. If the question is targeting over something, you should know what it is targeting towards. So there's precision, there's no extra answer, there's no inefficient answer, and you can get the full marks in it. Chapter breakdown is as follows. The correct style of learning a chapter so that you are very precise, right? First of all, you will do the deep reading of that chapter. What do we mean by this is you will read the entire Ekankya chapter by giving attention to each and every detail and all the character dynamics. What I mean by character dynamics is what is the relationship between the characters, who is playing what role, and what are the traits that are being shown up. Like in a fiction book, it has to be extremely thorough with what you are reading. Then you will go through the analysis of the chapter. That means you have to understand the chapter through every character's point of view, one by one. Like in Bade Ghar Ki Beti, you will understand the chapter from the elder son's point of view, from the younger son's point of view, from the Bahu's point of view, and then from the elders of the family, their point of view. This will not only help you to make you learn the chapter on fingertips, but you will understand all the Charitra Chitrans, the diagnosis of all situations, the Shirshak ki Sarthakta, and the Sikh. Remember, you don't have to go too long or too short, but you have to write the answers to the point. Okay. And also one more point that always you have to ask a question why. Because in these types of questions, aisa kyun hua, these questions are the questions which are quite subjective. Like the examiner is thinking something else while checking, like these things should be there, and you are thinking something else, right? For this, after a situation or a scene or a plot in story, some situation was there, you will analyze it properly and then ask a question, why did this happen? It will help you to not only answer the character traits, that is Charitra Chitran, but also the plot of the situation, which will also complete your objective questions. And with that, you will be thorough with everything that's happening in the story. So the objective questions like who said what, and it was said by whom, and where was this place in the story, such things will be more clear to you, and you will not need a thorough revision also. It will be that crystal clear in your head. Now, for subjective questions, you have to use every resource that's available. That first of all, take your teacher's help. What does she think? What points are to be there? Then you have to use Topper's handwritten sheet. That is available with the OSWAL's chapter wise, topic wise. And the usage of this sheet is that you will be able to get an insight of how to actually write a particular answer, what points are to be taken in consideration. Also, it will help you in uh, deducing what kind of handwriting is actually required that the examiners are comfortable with. Then obviously you have to refer self-study, you can take any, either take together with Evergreen, Oswald, anyone is good. And also descriptions in your workbook. The descriptions in your workbook are very precise, but sometimes they also lack a few points, but that has to be extremely thorough. And the internet for more precision of points. For objective questions, this is a very good method. You have to make mind map of what you visualize and read in the chapter or Ekanki. Suppose about Sukhi Dali, you can make a mind map of right from the eldest Dadaji to the youngest person, the family tree, and then along with their names, you can write each of their characteristics. And then as the story moves forward, you can add small details that were there, mood swings, what fights were there. These things can be written in the form of a mind map. You have to read the part thoroughly. Again, I'm stressing on this point that notice every detail, even who said what, and also be thorough with your teachers given answers in your workbook. That will be also extremely helpful. See, right now it seems very overwhelming that it's too much work to do, but these things have to be done simultaneously. And if these things are done simultaneously, it will be over in a very less span of time than our mind thinks. Then we have for letter and the grammar part. You have to practice writing it so that you make no spelling errors. Be sure that all your matras are correct, because this is the part, your grammar part, your letter part, that has the highest risk of mark deduction through silly mistakes. So if you practice writing all these things separately, this will prevent the silliest chance of mark deduction. For essays and composition, practice them with English ones itself, as rules are same for every essay. But make sure if you are writing a first-hand account essay or about your experience, you have to focus more on it. If the essay is asking you to describe how did you do this, or what was your first day at school, or how was your day at an exam center, such first-hand account essays have to be extremely descriptive. It should be like you're reading Harry Potter, that much description. And when it is a general topic essay, then you have to give outstanding reference of quotes or poetry. Like if it's about teachers, you are adding Kabir ke Dohe, which is on teachers, or someone, some important person has spoken this thing on teachers, that you are adding. So you have to be up to date with these topics. And now we come towards the rumored trend of chapters. Uh, Actually, it is a rumored trend, and the chapter, it says that the chapters will be repeated only after 2 years in a Hindi paper. But this year things are not certain, and such trend has to be focused only after you complete each and everything in the portion. Yeah, so once you are thorough with each and every ekanki, each and every story, then go to this trend if you are planning to. And also one more point, in a separate notebook, using the previous breakdown methods I told you about the chapter wise breakdown, mind maps, jot down everything. Uh, that will cover all your objective questions as well as the most rhetorical and difficult parts like Shirshaki, Sartakta, Ashray, Seek, detailed Charitra Chitran. These Charitra Chitran becomes easy in the mind map. As the story moves forward, you are noting down each person's character trait. By this, what did you see? By this, what she did, that shows what. And also good essays. Like in that notebook, you can jot down any quote you go through or any good poetry you found. And you think that it can be written in that essay. That can be jot down separately. And the last point that we come through is the topper's handwritten sheet, which is usually available with OSFAL's chapter-wise, topic-wise question bank or separately. It will give you an insight of how the paper should be actually written when you will start writing sample papers in last month. For sample papers, I recommend the previous year's question papers, last 10 years, only the grammar part, and a model question papers from Goyal, Oswal, or the self-study guides with Together With and Evergreen.
That's it for today's session. So if you have any doubts, definitely you can reach us out anytime, comment down below, or these are our social media handles. You can message us anytime and the team will get back to you. So I hope this was helpful and see you again. Bye.